Eric the actor. Yeah, second anniversary of Eric's death. Like I said, up on howardstern.com. We got a little quiz if you want to remember Eric. See how well you knew Eric. In my estimation, you could say number 1 and 2 between him and Beetlejuice. Probably the greatest whack packer of all time. And I'll give you proof why. Here's 6 reasons why I think Eric was the greatest whack packer.
All right.
First of all, you've all heard the clip, I'm club fucking footed, you asswipe. But Eric had this...
I'm fucking retarded.
Yeah. Eric had this Danlos syndrome. And one time I said to him, hey, Eric, what's the deal on your foot? Because every time I see you, like you have these little sneakers on and your foot is turned completely backwards. And that made him crazy. By the way, I saw a picture of Eric. His foot is completely turned around.
It's backwards?
Yeah, he has sneakers on and his foot is completely reversed.
Wow.
He's got so many problems. Eric, what's going on with your foot? Are you okay with your foot?
I'm double fucking jointed. There's nothing
There ain't no
wrong with your foot.
double jointed. That's quadruple jointed.
Part of my disability, jackass.
All right, but that's why I'm
Don't tell us
asking.
there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's been that way.
All right, I was worried about you. Am I wrong to be worried about you?
I'm club fucking footed, you asswipe.
I didn't know what you were. I said there might be something wrong.
Why did he think that you knew all about him?
But this is why he was so brilliant. I mean, I'd go, hey, there's something wrong with your foot, and it's turned around backwards. He goes, there's nothing wrong with my foot. I'm double jointed, which was clearly like a lie.
Well, maybe he didn't want to focus
Yeah,
on it
I know,
or something, I
but-
guess. I'm trying to figure this all out even now.
It was so great. If he was here, we'd be just as confused. The second reason I think Eric the actor was among, again, I'm not going to argue whether it's Beetlejuice or Eric, but they're both unbelievable. I mean, it was so easy to set Eric off. Fred played 0.0 because whenever Eric was on the phone, Eric had sold 0 tickets to some appearance he was promoting, and he was promoting it pretty heavy every chance he got. So all Fred had to do is play 0.0.
0.0.
And that would set Eric off.
I'm not giving that shithead credit for shit.
Well,
Even if he deserves it, is what
I
you're
think
saying.
you're making a mistake. I don't think that's fair to Steve.
Him covering the story helped you.
Really?
I hate Langford. I want you to fire his dumb shitty ass.
Why? Because he has a huge penis?
Right.
Well, why do you hate
No.
Steve? I
He
mean,
helped you.
He's helping you.
0.0.
Are you saying you don't want any help?
Fred, you push that button one more time. I'm going to fight in New York. Fred, come here.
What?
0.0.
I'll meet you at JFK.
What did he even say there?
He just went off and he couldn't even understand.
That might be a good soundbite, too, that little moment where he goes off like that.
That might
All
be
right. All right.
0.0.
My third reason Eric might have been the greatest whack packer of all time. And I've talked to Jimmy Kimmel about this, who's a big fan, and he always said Eric was the greatest whack packer. But,
He loved Eric.
Well, anyway, third greatest reason for me. Eric gets this role in Mary McCormick's show, In Plain Sight, that was on TV. Anyway, long story short, they're shooting in Arizona, and Eric was really afraid that there'd be werewolves. No, in New Mexico, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in New Mexico. And they wrote it in as a condition in his rider. He had Johnny Fratto have to ride in on with these people. Now, mind you, this was a role that maybe had 4 lines, if that. And Eric was carrying on because he was convinced there were werewolves there. Eric does not want any contact with some of the dangerous wildlife that inhabit that region, including black bears, mountain lions, coyotes, bobcats, spiders, werewolves, or any venomous snakes.
Let me alter that
Okay.
one.
You want to take out werewolves?
Johnny actually said he Wikipedia that there actually are legitimately werewolves in Albuquerque.
What?
What?
All right, listen to me, Eric. I
He
can't...
Wikipedia'd it. But
Stop it.
Eric, it's a 4-line part. Listen to me. I can't imagine that they're putting their stars in danger with werewolves and coyotes. That's so great. He really wanted that in his rider. Okay, fourth reason for me. Am I up to number 4? I think
Yes.
so. Who knows? I got to mention that this is the greatest moment for me. So Eric, the actor's manager, quote unquote, was Johnny Fratto. Rest in peace. Johnny's gone too. Who was a great guy. And his job was to book Eric's appearances and his movie roles. And everyone kind of, Johnny's father was also a big guy in the mob. So, it was always like, hey, does Johnny have any connections in the mob?
Oh, yeah.
So Eric once asked Johnny Fratto to take a hit out on a guy from his high school. Evidently, when Eric was in high school, this kid used to goof on him. Because of Eric, they had to put in disability ramps and things. And Eric didn't like that the guy was making fun of him. So he leaves a voicemail for Johnny. And it was unbelievable. Oh, here's Eric the Midget. Let's find out.
I'll get him on the phone.
What are you, nuts?
What are you, nuts?
Eric,
For what?
So what?
what do you think you could call a hit on someone?
That's a felony.
I wasn't calling a hit. Johnny knows what I'm talking about, not a hit.
What are you
what do you
talking
want,
about?
Him to, find someone to teach his kid a lesson.
Oh, you want him legs broken?
Just
or
beat up.
What do you want done to him? Because Johnny's got to know what to do. You leave a message like that, Johnny thinks he's supposed to go kill him.
Hey, Howard.
Eric, I want to hear this message you left Johnny.
Received yesterday at 1:26 a.m.
Hey, Johnny, did you catch the replays where that dumbass that was supposedly from my school called in and said that I ruined the school because of having them do construction and everything? Find that guy. His name's Jerry. You know what to do. You know what to do. Just find him.
Johnny, how did he get the impression that this was what you do?
That little motherfucker's a gangster, okay?
You know what to do. That was his greatest performance.
Oh, my God, that was the best.
It was like a tiny John Gotti. I mean, that was gangster. It really was. Like, you know what to do. I'm not going to spell it out.
His name is Jerry.
Jerry, go find him. And maybe, okay, reason number 5, or am I up to number 6? I think number 5. Reason number 5 was Eric's catchphrase, bye for now. It started to become a big thing, bye for now. Everyone was going, bye for now. And as soon as it caught on, Eric
stopped.
He stopped. He got mad at us and refused to say bye for now. Bye for now. What was that?
He just went,
He's a-
he just went by. Couldn't even do his catchphrase.
Where's your catchphrase?
Not gonna do it.
Oh, he's holding out the catchphrase.
You
and
dropped your
everything.
catchphrase?
Yep.
Why?
Are people teasing you about that, too?
Yeah, they're using that in their messages to me.
Bye for now. Don't drop your catchphrase.
You stick with it.
Now say your catchphrase.
All right, bye for now.
Heart wasn't in it. People ruined it. It's funny. As soon as we liked something he did, like bye for now, then he refused to do it. If we started to like it.
The other thing that used to get him was if we said he was in the whack pack.
Yeah, he hated that. And then sometimes because of, I guess, his disabilities, he would just grunt things. He would just be,
Well, that's where the ack came from.
ack, and
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the 6th reason must be just the high-pitched Eric Kelly Clarkson call when
Oh, yeah.
Eric's reactions.
Hello.
Hello, this is Kelly Clarkson. Is this Eric the Midget?
This is not Kelly Clarkson. This is more than likely high pitched, isn't it?
No. Who's high pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson. I think you're very cute.
High pitch? give it up. I know it's you.
A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime.
Going to hear the busy. Hello?
Hey, how are you? It's KC.
Okay.
Hey, Eric, what's up with them Oakland A's this weekend?
They won yesterday.
How many touchdowns did the A's make?
The wrong sport.
Football, baseball, my balls. What's the difference? They're all going in your mouth.
No, they're not.
Come on, it's KC here. Nice. How many of those midget fingers can you fit in my ass?
None, because I wouldn't try.
Come on, I got a lollipop for you.
I don't give a shit.
I got taffies for you, too. Speak up, you fucking Ewok. Hey, listen, you do a good sport. Let me put Gary on the phone.
Okay.
Hello, this is Gary Delabate.
No, it's not. I can tell it's Eric, or high pitch Eric.
It's Gary, how are you?
It's high pitch. I can tell the damn.
Hi, it's Gary Delabate. Can I help you? I'm here eating chocolate. Let's talk.
High pitch. I can tell it's you.
Drop your pants. Let's get down to business.
No, I'm not. High pitch. Knock it off.
Yeah, those two used to go at it. Well,
He hated being the brunt of phony phone calls.
2 years Eric's gone. 2 years. I don't know. Does it seem like more years or?
I think about him every day.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. And maybe the best way to remember Eric on his anniversary is to listen to a little bit of Jules' Tiny Actor tribute. I think. Maybe not.
Well, I don't know. That might be a good idea.
Hey now.
You know, I don't have one thing about Eric. It was just more the way he acted. I just he didn't even appear to like you.
Oh, he hated me.
You know, it's like the show was just like most whack packers love you, you know, but the show was just a means to an end for him. You got your Amazon list, and he got on TV shows, and he put up with you. He didn't even,
Well, there were times he actually divorced himself from me. And And I, didn't crack. I waited and waited and waited. It was hard for me because I loved him on the show. And then there were like a couple of months would go by. And then in order to break the ice, he would call in as Derek
that was great.
Derek the actor.
Yeah, well, he was like a little drug addict. He needed the show.
He needed
a fix.
He came back.
Yeah, but he didn't like the show.
Jackass.
Yeah. Jackass.
I think begrudgingly when you became a judge on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, that threw him for a loop.
He once called in to say you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, that he liked.
The flying with balloons thing was classic.
That was classic too. Yeah, I'm sure I could come up with 50 reasons why he was so good. I'm not gonna fly with balloons.
That's never dawned on him. That's not even possible.
How about my favorite moment? One of my favorite moments when Eric decided he was going to start a business, a modeling agency, and he was dead serious. He had this idea that what he would do is find a couple of beautiful women who could model. They would live in his home for free, and he would mentor them.
He would mentor them.
And send out their pictures.
What did he know about modeling?
Well, you pointed this out once about him, Howard, and I thought it was great because, here's this guy. He was a mess, but he wanted to be an actor. He wanted to be a modeling agency. You know what I mean? He had all this drive. It didn't even dawn on him that he was in this chair. It didn't stop him.
And how about when we sent him to the Bunny Ranch? That was the one time I think he was truly happy.
Oh, he was the dude.
Yeah, that was his heroin. It was like he couldn't even fuck with me during that because I had arranged the whole thing with the guys from the Bunny Ranch.
Oh, I remember the picture of him there, this huge smile on his face, some boobs on his head.
Yeah, and he got laid.
Yeah, and when the girls talked about his penis, he was in heaven.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the best.
Oh. How about that? One of the hookers sat on his face. And I was afraid he was going to die then because how's he going to breathe under there? That was the way he should have gone.
And didn't he live a lot longer than they thought he would?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on borrowed time that whole time.
And that was probably due to the show because he had such a life. It gave him energy.
Well, he was not supposed to live to 18 years old even, and he died when he was 40, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So he outlived the doctor's predictions.
Yeah, he was my favorite. I mean, there's been nobody before or after or will ever be.
Well, the other thing, remember they wanted to put him in a bee costume at one point for some promotion, and he was just not having it.
Yeah, at an A's game.
Not happening.
There was some sponsor was willing to give him a pretty good dime for just going around in a bee costume. Who was the sponsor? I don't even remember. It was great, and he was just like, "No way, I'm not getting in the bee costume."
And he would never play gay. Remember?
Right? Yeah. We said to him, like, "What if it's like a major acting job?
No.
Your character just happens to be gay."
No.
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
Well, what about his American Idol recap show? Remember?
Oh, that was awful.
Those were the best. Like, there were just fucking technical difficulties, and his co-host couldn't hear him, and.
You should play some of that.
I should.
It was just all dead air, and he's like, "It's gonna owns."
Or
There's
it
nobody
was
there.
reverberating, and you couldn't understand what
was like
anybody
this.
was saying.
And the best was JD had to listen to it to pull clips.
JD would come into me like every morning after American Idol and the recap show. He'd be like, "I just had to listen." He said, "I had to get in early and listen to the whole thing." I go, "Well, that's your job. I'm sorry."
JD got shrapnel to Romero.
Oh my God.
He was the best.
He was the best. All right, Ralphie boy.
All right. Now I'm sad. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Oh, he was so good.
Yeah, he used to get angry at Gary and have these terrible arguments with him.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, I don't appreciate the characterization about those of us asking for Eric's underpants. Some of us, it's all about the science. We're trying to get a DNA sample so that we can clone the little bastard.
I'm all for that. I didn't realize that's why you were trying to buy his underwear.
Absolutely. It's purely scientific. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Everybody loves bye for now. He just to walk down memory lane, here's Eric from that show, the American Idol wrap-up show.
You are now tuning in February 1st. They're in Denver auditioning people. And it's first guy says he gets mistaken for Jack Black a lot. I don't quite see it.
I could listen to that show all day. Then here's the one where it echoed.
Daz wanted to know, I believe, what your last movie. Daz wanted to know, I believe, what your last movie that you went to go see. Which movie was that?
I wish I didn't go see it.
That was the other thing. You could never hear Eric. You could hear everybody else.
We're broadcasting from the International Space Station. Forgive the technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. What was that about? Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. What was that about?
Awesome. I know you hated listening to that crap because it was like hours of it.
The Idol show would be 1 hour of watching American Idol and then like 2 or 3 hour Q&A.
Yeah. Eric answering questions about American Idol.
Yeah, or just anything. Like, what was the last thing you ate or something like that.
Oh, my God. And, of course, the only people listening to that were our fans who were busting his balls.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I know you hated. That was the worst part of your job, listening to that.
I mean, looking back on it, it was great. But
right.
God, when you're in there,
but it was like audio from another dimension.
Yeah,
it was like
Daz wanted to know.
Like in the science fiction movies where they contact space, is that like a Star Trek episode? It's like
what your last movie. Daz wanted to know. I believe what.
Like, and if you fast forward, it's all the same shit.
Hard to tell a highlight.
Yeah. I have 6 minutes of this. That's it. Wait a second. There's life on other planets. Listen, we're getting a message. Oh, my God. It's the best.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tiny Eric, your life was too quick. So little, yet so loud. You were not stately, complaining daily. But to know you made us proud. you had hookers, but now you're floating in the clouds. Miss your chatter, that does not matter, 'cause now you're not around. Goodbye, Eric, tiny actor. We liked De Niro, but we loved you, yeah. Very small, but you were mighty. Though you were short, no one's above you. He was commanding, he was demanding, and always talking smack. His life was shaky, he loved the ladies, especially in the sack. When he got bitter, he would twitter. When folks would get him pissed, he was a schemer, such a dreamer. But now that little jewel is missed. Oh, oh yeah. Goodbye, Eric, tiny actor. You only stood 2'11". You were small, but you were mighty. Now you're in little person's heaven. Oh, oh, oh. Goodbye, Eric, tiny actor. Now you're on the angel highway. Oh, oh, oh. We ask ourselves, how could this happen? How we miss your Anson rays, but now you're in little person's heaven. Oh, oh yeah, you're in little person's heaven.
Hi, this is Stephen Colbert, and you're listening to The Howard Stern Show.